I'm joined this morning with Samuel Singer. Sam, you are the Executive Director for Wyoming Stargazing up in Jackson. So thank you for joining me.
Oh, thanks so much for having me. I really appreciate your time.
So we are here today to talk about WyoGives, which is a super exciting time for the state of Wyoming for all the nonprofits who are registered for July 15th on this first day of giving, because it is a 24-hour online day of giving July 15th, as I mentioned. So I know here in Cheyenne and all across the state, nonprofits are super excited. How are you all feeling about WyoGives in Jackson?
Definitely excited here. I just saw the announcement of all the prizes that are going to be offered. And I got to be honest, being a night owl, I'm mostly excited about the 3:07 a.m. prize. I'm definitely staying up for that one.
So let's talk about your organization. I, for one, have never heard of it, but I'm also new to Wyoming. So for
Yeah,
those who are maybe unfamiliar with your organization, can you tell me a little bit about what you do and how you serve your community?
definitely. So we're a young organization. This is just our seventh year. Actually, July 11th will be our seventh anniversary. So just before the beginning of WyoGives. And we do astronomy education. So our flagship programs are our stargazing programs, both public programs and private programs. The public programs are mostly for locals in Jackson Hole, and then we do private programs for all of the visitors who come here from around the world. During the school year, we do a lot of work in the public schools. We have an inflatable planetarium that we take from gymnasium to gymnasium and cafeterias and set that up. We also do solar astronomy programs in the summertime at local farmers markets, and then a range of indoor presentations at libraries and other venues in Jackson. One of our kind of long-standing programs is called the World Above the Tetons Speaker Series. So we bring in professionals from the fields of space exploration, including NASA employees, astronauts, and other people in the space tech industry to talk about what they do. But our mission is to inspire and educate through Wyoming's extraordinary skies and the universe beyond. And so in Wyoming, we have incredible dark night skies. High elevation is great. Small population, so a small amount of development. And so the skies out here are just incredible, and we love sharing them with people.
So WyoGives currently has over 130 nonprofits registered, which is super exciting. I'm just always curious to ask the organizations, why did you decide to participate in WyoGives this year?
You know, I think it's probably a similar reason as a lot of the nonprofits. I think the COVID-19 crisis has had a big impact on a lot of us. Most of our revenue actually comes in the form of the private stargazing programs we offer visitors. And we took a big hit this spring, and we're continuing to take a big hit this summer with just kind of reduced numbers of tourists. And so we're trying to figure out a way to make up that lost revenue in as many ways as we can. And so we're incredibly grateful to the Wyoming Nonprofit Network for stepping up and helping us and so many other nonprofits out in these difficult times.
So let's touch briefly on the COVID-19 crisis affecting so many nonprofits throughout our state. And I think you would agree when I say that now more than ever, nonprofits need dollars. So what would you like to say to your donors or even potential new donors on why they should give to your organization, just nonprofits in general, through WyoGives on July 15th?
Well, what Wyoming Stargazing did kind of right out of the gate when the COVID-19 crisis hit was we converted a bunch of our programs to virtual offerings. And we had really never done that before. So we created virtual offerings with our speaker series. We started doing virtual programming for our stargazing programs on a weekly basis. And then we created several new virtual programs that we hadn't even thought of before, just to provide the same type of content that we normally do in person out on the web. And so we've actually reached more people over the past few months than we ever have this time of year, because people are watching our videos and the other programming that we're putting out there. And so we feel pretty proud, actually, of the way we responded to the COVID crisis. And I think that a lot of our supporters were also really pleased to see all the content that we started putting out. And, you know, it was a great experience of just kind of seeing what was possible for us. I've had the idea of creating more virtual content for years, but really had the impetus to do so this time. And it's something we're going to continue to do. And so we're really excited about all the new offerings that we have right now up on the web. And we think that's a really great example of how we and other nonprofits have really kind of stepped up to support everybody who's also definitely feeling the effects of the COVID-19 situation.
Well, Sam, we wish your organization the best of luck on July 15th through WyoGives, and hopefully we can make this an annual event for the state of Wyoming.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Thank you for joining me today, Sam.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kathy.